The temptation of black silk is indeed strong, but it's also a fatal temptation because I accidentally witnessed the cold senior sister bathing. He decided to teach you the highest mental method, to teach you personally. Was this pervert intentional or accidental? Of course, he did it on purpose. I dived towards him with a sudden dive, aiming at the bathrobe on him. Then I yanked it off him hard. Now I see how you can fight back. I was originally a good quality otaku. By chance, I came across a game called the all-powerful immortal system, but I don't want to be a big brother or experience the thrill of one-hit kill. Just as I was about to uninstall it, the game reminded me that as long as I can successfully conquer all the heroines in the game, I would receive a mysterious prize. With a try-it-out attitude, I successfully became a 卡点哥. I stepped forward when they were in the most danger and staged a heroic rescue scene. Then, when they finally confessed their love, I chose to refuse decisively. In this way, with my unremitting efforts, the Demon Lord, the Eastern Demon Emperor, the Western God, the Reincarnation Flame Lord, all fell under my flares. Looking at the super gift package displayed on the system interface, I couldn't contain my excitement. Luxurious villas, limited edition sports cars. Here I come. But when I opened the gift package with great expectations, the system congratulated me on getting a journey of cultivation and returned to the game world with the cultivation of golden core. Before I could refuse, a dizzying feeling directly sucked me into the game. The next second, I had arrived at the inner courtyard of Genshin Alliance. Only by reaching the Great Perfection stage can I open the function of traveling through the universe to return to my original world. The one who hurt me the most was Zhang Tian, the leader of Genshin Alliance, Qi Chao Xiao. Now I'm on his territory. I think the system doesn't want me to live. Several patrol disciples who came suddenly walked towards me, which scared me. I directly climbed over the wall and came to a quiet courtyard. I don't care so much. I need to escape this inspection first. I just climbed over the window. I happened to see a woman taking a bath. When our eyes met, there was a moment. It seemed that the whole world had fallen silent. I'm doomed now. Goodbye, this beautiful world. The woman who reacted took several steps back. She trembled and questioned who I was. I scratched my head embarrassedly. Do you believe I said I came through time? Of course I believe you. Since you have traveled through time, then I'll send you back. Go to hell, you lecherous man. Without hesitation. She slashed at me with her sword. I dodged the sharp sword move with a backward roll. Since you're serious, then don't blame me for being rude. I pounced like a hungry tiger and pounced directly towards the woman. Then I charged like a bull and crashed into her arms fiercely. Then I turned around gracefully. I directly tore off the woman's cover-up. The woman blushed and scolded me. What do you think? Now I see how you can do it. After all, the characters in the game are very old-fashioned. She would definitely let me escape to avoid being seen. I admired the woman's graceful figure while waving the towel in my hand. You were quite good at swordplay just now. Why are you standing there motionless now? If you don't let me go, I'll take your towel away. The towel is very expensive. I saw a fierce sword intent burst out from her body and rushed towards me viciously. Seeing that something was wrong, I dodged to the side with a flash. I also recognized the woman. She used the silver water swordsmanship. It's the only high explosive water attribute skill I created. However, as the creator, this swordsmanship has a fatal flaw. The high burst damage at the beginning of the swordplay will decrease with the number of attacks. As long as I can survive the first few moves, I can avoid the following attacks. As the first few moves passed, I caught the blade with my bare hands. I easily caught the fatal blow. Then I slightly applied pressure with both palms. The originally sharp blade showed cracks, and then the blade shattered directly. Girl, your sword is not good. Did you buy a fake? The angry woman slapped me hard, and slapped me hard in the face. You pervert. This is a part 1 bought at a high price. Today, you must compensate me for my sword. The exam will be held in 7 days. Without this sword, how can I deal with Jiang Yuhang from the outer sect? Seeing his disappointed look, I quickly put a towel over him. Although I have no money to pay you now, but I promise I can find a way to compensate you. If it makes too much noise, it's not good to attract people outside. When she realized it, the woman's face turned red and hurriedly wrapped the towel tightly. She thought to herself, since this man can easily destroy my parts, his strength must be extraordinary. Besides, I still have his handle in my hand. Maybe it's an opportunity. After thinking for a while, the woman slowly spoke. I can let you go, but you still have to compensate for my parts. You also have to promise me one thing. The Genshin Alliance Disciple exam will be held in 7 days. The champion prize is a top quality famous sword, and this exam is 2 teams to 5. I want you to participate with me to help me win. Don't you want to? I lowered my head a little awkwardly. It's okay, but can you put on your clothes first? Turn around. Don't peek. I helplessly waved my hand. Really? You saw everything? But you're so stingy now. If you dare to speak ill of me behind my back, I'll make you pay for it now if you dare. The woman was putting on her clothes and started to settle accounts with me. Although that part is the most important. But you have to compensate for the damaged furniture tonight. I was a little angry. Didn't you break those furniture yourself? What does it have to do with me? The woman sneered and then shook the token in her hand maliciously. With my status in the alliance, the fact that you sneaked into my room is probably not just about compensation. This is the rumored, the Gengshun order that can call on all righteous sects. Aren't there only 3? Why do you have it? Are you Chiu Zhao Xiu's chief disciple? And Ran, you're smart. I didn't expect my name to be so famous. Even a latcher like you has heard of me. I can't hide my sadness. Oh no. If Chiao Xiao finds out, I will die. First, I'll agree to his request on the surface, and then find a chance to sneak away. I'll agree to whatever you say. What the hell is going on? I said I would agree to you. Why did you still lock me up? The most basic trust between people. Don't go. At least give me a quilt. Yesterday, I was still a big shot in the game. I didn't expect to end up like this today. Suddenly, an inconspicuous thing in the woodshed caught my attention. Could this be the legendary ultimate underwear? Wow, I didn't expect the host to have such a fetish. The sudden emergence of the system startled me. My instinctive reaction was to punch him twice. How dare you mock me? You threw me in such a dangerous place. I almost died. And the levels in this game are clearly innate, acquired, master, and immortal. What do you mean by giving me a golden pill cultivation? Those who chase me are all immortal kings and gods. What's the use of my cultivation level? Tell me. No, time is running out. I must find a chance to run away tomorrow. The next morning, along with the crowing of roosters, I had already slipped out as a master of disguise. What about Zhang Tianming, or the senior sister? I'm out. My life is important. Suddenly, the noisy crowd caught my attention. What's going on? Why are there so many people here? And Ren, don't you really consider teaming up with me, the handsome? As the chief disciple of the outer court of Gengshun Alliance directly blocked Aaron's way. I believe that if you are with me, we will be a perfect match. The onlookers began to discuss. It's Zhang Yuhang again. He relies on his family's wealth and does evil everywhere. Now he dares to hit on the senior sister, who let him have a grandmaster as his father. We can't afford to offend him. Let's just watch the show and eat melons. Aaron was furious at this moment. I have rejected him hundreds of times. He's like a sticky plaster. Get out of here. Angry Aaron turned around and left, but unexpectedly, Zhang Yuhang followed her and kept talking. Enred, don't push your luck, or you'll regret it. Believe it or not, I'll ask my dad to cut off the funding to Zhen Tameng tomorrow. I saw that if the leader pursued it later, you will definitely suffer. How dare you threaten me? I hate you the most, this kind of scumbag who abuses power. She had to find a way to get rid of him completely. Suddenly, Enran noticed me secretly eating melons in the crowd. Stop right there. You'd better explain to me why you're here. I was stunned by his sudden appearance. Be honest with me. Cooperate now. I'll deal with your escape later. Tell me your name. Angshin Shou. About teaming up, I'm afraid I can't agree. This is my Taoist companion, Qin Shou Jr. Seeing our happy appearance, angry Zhang Yuhang gritted his teeth. He then ordered his men to find out my background. How dare you take my woman? I must have her no matter what. I must get her. I accidentally peeked at my senior sister's back. She intended to confiscate my tools on the spot. She also forced me to sign the most vicious blood oath. As long as I had any improper thoughts about her, my heart would reverse and I would die on the spot. But the one who signed was a beast, but it had nothing to do with me. However, I still couldn't get rid of the fact that I would take exam. On the one hand, my senior sister Erin had a handle. On the other hand, the sect leader, Qi Yao, holds a grudge. Most importantly, I'm just a small golden core. I'm afraid I'll be beaten to death in this life and death arena competition. In order to ensure nothing goes wrong, I immediately woke up the sleeping system. The cultivation level of golden core you gave me, what level is it in this world? Can I beat the disciples of Zhang Tianmeng? Of course, there is no comparison. The system looked at me seriously. Based on my 2.5 years of reading online novels, the disciples of the sect are generally at the level of key training. Even the core closed-door disciples shouldn't be stronger than my golden core, but at least Zhang Yuhang is a disciple of a noble family. He must have some life-saving magic weapons. With my current relationship with my senior sister Erin, I'm afraid he will target me everywhere. It seems that I have to take precautions early, so I asked the system again if there are any powerful defensive weapons, or some life-saving pills, or some money. Unexpectedly, the system readily agreed and then directly gave me 2 tasks. Task 1. Slap the ancestor of the Zhang family. Task 2. Lift the skirt of any female cultivator. I can get 100 snacks by completing either one. Do you think I haven't lived long enough? As a righteous and good young man like me, how could I do such a lewd thing as lifting skirts? So 2.5 minutes later, I found the system again with my swollen, handsome face. Pay me quickly. Don't waste time. I came to Jiang's treasure-breaking shop without delay. The shopkeeper directly took out the treasure. It looks really good. But I wonder if it can withstand the attack of innate realm. The shopkeeper was confident. This shield is definitely fine. We guarantee 10 times compensation for fake. I applied a little force. The originally indestructible shield was directly broken. I picked up a broken corner and asked the shopkeeper, "Are you sure there is no quality problem?" The shopkeeper hurriedly took it from my hand, grabbed the shield that was originally indestructible. Maybe our craftsman made a mistake. A little mistake. Please bear with us. After all, mistakes are human nature. Why don't you take a look at this spirit sword? It's called Kunling Sword. It can not only automatically protect its master in battle, but can even withstand the full blow of a Xintian triple master. The sword is good, but is it a bit too fragile? I just tapped it lightly, and it broke into pieces. Looking at the broken sword stuck in the table, the shopkeeper and I were speechless. You are too perfunctory, even if you want to rip me off. Can you please show me something decent? The shopkeeper was already sweating profusely. This one may not have been quality checked. The next one must be a high quality product. If there's any more problem, you can take anything in the store. While I was discussing the next spiritual energy with the shopkeeper, a pair of malicious eyes were staring at me. On the other hand, Zhang Yuhang also received the results. You are a bunch of useless people. You can't even find out his identity. What's the use of keeping you? The old butler with a cold back fell to his knees with a plop. Young master, calm down. We have investigated both inside and outside the courtyard. Suddenly, the person who was spying on me just now ran in a hurry. Young master, something is wrong. Someone smashed the store in broad daylight. There are so many top quality weapons in the store. Are you afraid of him smashing the store? But he smashed all the spiritual energy protective gear in the store. And at this moment, looked at the last spiritual weapon in my hand. I fell into deep thought. Is it because I'm too strong? Or is this store really too shady?